All right, next thing up, No Man's Land Revisited. So, Max, you want to take this one on?
Yeah, so I was really excited about this one. A couple of things you guys have mentioned over the past year or so since it's been implemented was, for example, the craters. They could not be filled in before, so they can be filled in now, which is really nice. Um, the compromise that we made on this though is that there will now be more craters that spawn. We also tweaked the values so that the craters spawn closer together. So hopefully it doesn't look so much like a checkerboard of craters being spawned. And we hope that'll just make more dynamic battlefields by itself. After that, we also varied up the landscape textures because I think something that bothered all of us was that when a battle has been going on for a long time, the textures tend to start to look the same, and it just becomes like a big matte brown that we really wanted to address. So we varied it up a little bit more, but we're being careful with it. So we'll have to see how it sort of handles on a wider scale. And then the big update, which was the dynamic trench husks. So the trench husks were a quick asset that was done in haste the first time around. So we finally came around to fixing them up, and now you can actually walk inside them. So in the past, where you used to sort of hover in the air above them, now you'll be able to walk around inside, and we have some videos to show about that. But it's important to note that we didn't change any of the decay values or anything, or any of the health values or any of that. It's all the same as it always was. So your builders can relax.
It's just a better representation of trench that's collapsed instead of floating in the middle of the air.
Yeah, you can walk through the destroyed trenches now, and they provide some cover. So as you guys are fighting through those trench lines now, it won't just be like, oh, the trench explodes and now it's suddenly just not there. Now you'll be able to continue to fight through these destroyed trenches. There's like undulating terrains, so you can sort of get some height and some cover. You can go prone in there. You can still use the destroyed trenches for cover, so hopefully you'll have some cover against tanks. We hope.
And
So,
Mark, I was just gonna say you like to have everything in the rain, so.
well, I thought we have the new cinematic camera. Might as well show it off as much as we can in this stream, right? So there's going to be more of that. And yes, I do like the rain.
Yeah, here's the old and new on the same trench line.
It's actually a bit hard to see, but if you've played the game, you'll know that the old husks, you're sort of like walking on top of air. So this is going to be a lot more tactile now.
I got so used to that I didn't even see it anymore. So when Max and Leon were working on this, I was kind of like, do we need to? But seeing it now, it looks way better.